All right, ladies, congratulations on the win today, season high in points. And it seemed like the transition points and just a lot of the offense seemed to be clicking really well today. So can you just both speak to that?
Yeah, one big, focus for this game and moving forward in the season is just transition and pitching it ahead. We got a lot of people, who can run the floor well, and if we can get it out of our hands quick and get it over half court in 3-4 seconds, that's what we want to do. And then just get into the paint and finding, the big advantage shot.
But also not focusing on just miss break transition. Like, we focus on getting the ball out the rim, whether it's a miss or a make, and just pushing it. That's really our game. We want to play fast. We want to get a lot of shots up, and we feel like any opponent that we go against, if we get more shot attempts than them, then we can get the dub.
Yeah.
So it seemed like a good bit of the game, the three-point shots weren't falling today. And so can you talk about how you were able to adjust in game for that and, attacking the basket more?
It wasn't falling, but we always know that we can get to the paint. And so we talk a lot about valuing the paint touch. So we want to get to the paint, create for ourselves, and just get the dominoes to fall. Just trying to get somebody open, somebody cutting. A lot of it, we stood a lot when our shots weren't falling. But once we started moving on offense, we got to the rim, and then we were able to extend our game back out. So we focused on starting with our small shots, jump shots, and then spreading back out.
Yeah, I would say, Coach was kind of mentioned it. Like, we're a three-point shooting team. When it falls, it falls. But when it doesn't, you see that, we got to find other ways. So, she harped on crashing the boards, getting us some second chance points, transition points, like stuff like that, letting our defense lead to our offense so that we don't have to, be guarded in the half court and try to, shoot threes or whatever the case may be. So just, finding other ways to score the ball.
Michaela, you had a career-high 21 points today, and you actually had your career-high at halftime with 19. So can you talk about in the first half just what was working so well to make you so successful?
Yeah, well, like we were saying, Coach, from our last game to now, she's been talking about transition points, attacking in transition, getting to the paint, and, a lot of the times if we get to the paint, we draw a lot of people, me and they. We're two people who, when we get to the paint, people are going to collapse, and we try to find a, open person. But I think just having that mentality of whoever's in front of me can't stop me, or I'm getting to the paint. So, just, going into the game and even moving forward, going into every game, just with the mentality that I have to get to the paint and, try to get to the free throw line to help the team. And whether I'm getting to the paint to score or not, I'm getting to the paint and finding the open person. So that was really my mentality going in.
Yeah, and lastly, you mentioned moving forward. So obviously you're back on the road again for a big game on Wednesday against a challenging opponent. Can you talk about the team's mindset going into the North Carolina game?
Our mindset is 1%. We want to be 1% better than we were tonight. We want to be 1% better when we leave that gym. We want to be 1% better going into the game. So just a growth mindset, focusing on us. Our coach always tells us no one can stop us but us. So it's not so much about who the opponent is. It's more about who are we going to be, and we want to be consistent. We want to put our best foot forward no matter who. They tying their shoes just like we tying our shoes. So we walking in that gym not worried about who, but what we're going to do. So.
Yeah, we always respect every opponent, never underestimate anybody. And, we, like Nay said, they put on their shoes and their uniforms just like us. So we're going in with a growth mindset, ready to play like it's any other game. And, obviously we do respect their program and respect, the name, but we want to go in and, put on for App.
Thank you.
Bro, thank you.
Thank you.